All righty. We're here. We are here. Happy Monday, everyone. We've made it to week 2 with Talk with X. I'm your host, Xavier Mitchell. We have a very special guest today. This is one of my closest childhood friends. I know him since we was in daycare. This is
Yeah,
my guy, Jalen Wilson, aka Fetty. Let's give it up. How you doing, bro? How's life been treating you?
bro, life is great. Life is great. How are you?
I'm blessed, bro. I can't complain. I really can't complain.
So,
Even when I can, I'ma always choose not to. Thinking
nah, for sure.
positive and negative moments is what brings more blessings. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. This current NBA has been very explosive lately. Um, I personally believe this is probably one of the best, if not the best, greatest season opener of all time with all these 40, 50 point games, especially for players I didn't expect, especially numero uno, Aaron Gordon. I don't know who this nigga
Yes,
feeling like, but
yes.
only one missed three. Only one missed three for his game 1. So yeah, we can talk about that. I'm gonna get your thoughts on this. So how do you feel? It's three things. One, how do you feel about this NBA season? How do you think it's gonna go overall? Two, who who do you expect to be the most explosive this NBA season in terms of teams? And then three, who's gonna be your MVP?
Okay. Oof. MVP. It's
Yeah,
early.
yeah.
Um,
That's why I had to say that one for last.
it's
Yeah.
it's an early take. It's an early take. Okay. Okay. I think this season is good.
Hmm.
I think it's competitive. I think it's competitive. Good basketball. I want to see how long this can last. I think. I think durability is the name of the game when it comes to basketball.
Mm.
Not so much of having spurts.
Hmm.
But yeah, durability. That's what really gonna tell us like how this season's gonna go. This rookie class is phenomenal. That's the real. That's the real.
Hey,
Anytime you have a good rookie class in the NBA, it's gonna be a good season because nobody wants to get outplayed by a rookie.
VJ Edgecombe with his first game scoring 34 points for the Sixers. I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you finish there, bro.
yeah, absolutely. Your second question was who
In
do I
terms of
think is gonna
teams,
be?
like
Yeah.
in terms of teams, who do you think is gonna be the most explosive? Like the one that you're like maybe not win the chip, but the like, oh, we got to look out for them.
Probably the Spurs. The
Mm.
Spurs, without a
Hmm.
doubt. With good coaching,
Hmm.
Wemby's an all-time threat, and Steven, what's his name? Stephon Castle. He's tough. He's tough. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. Um, the only other team I could really think of is probably I don't want to say this because my brother's gonna, rejoice, but I think the Warriors. I think you
Oh,
really gotta
Trey.
watch out for
Hey,
them.
look.
And I hate the
Yeah, I
Warriors.
get it. I get it. I was thinking about Adam, but I was like, nah, this is going to be a lot of controversy. I might have to, I
Yeah,
might
nah,
have to do
nah,
a one on
man.
one with him another
Yeah,
day.
for sure. For sure. For sure.
No, I said the same thing. I said the same thing. It's crazy, because I think I said that in my episode 1 last week. Not so much of this. I didn't think. Listen, I understand about Wimby, his two-way ability, but one thing I didn't take consideration of. I mean, no one, of course, besides the Spurs and his family, really know him personally. I didn't think whatever mental training he went with Kevin Garnett over the summer, we're seeing all that he like. Like when
Yeah.
we were in high school, and you may have seen somewhere like he don't play big. Wimby is playing
Big.
big. Like he's like I'm 7'6".
Yeah, I think it's finally clocking. I think I don't know. I think he's comfortable. I think that's what it really is.
Very.
I think he's actually like, okay, I've been here for 3 years now. They're not gonna get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think he's finally comfortable. I do think, and he went through a lot of training. He trained with Akeem Olajuwon, he trained with the monks. You know, people think that's a joke. There's videos of him really like working with monks. You know what I'm
and
saying?
and people don't understand that mental stability you're getting from like pacifists um to and we don't know what other training he went through even dealing with the monks because I know
Yeah,
the monks deal with like a lot of mental training, maybe some physical, but I think it's more of mental. And then Kevin Garnett just made this nigga a dog. That is
yeah.
a dog. Like he got the best of both worlds, the certified crashing on the court, and then you got the peace, and it's like that's a crazy combination in
Man,
all in
he's a
one
crazy
off
combination.
season.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to say like he's a crazy combination. That I think about it. Like I'm really worried for people.
7'5", and I was like, bro, my thing with, and of course, sports betting has to do a lot with this, but like, I'm like, bro, there's really no reason why he shouldn't be averaging 11, 12 rebounds. Because he's
Yeah, no, for sure.
there. And it seems like now he's like, bet. Like, I'm not just going to be behind the 3-point line. You have to see me.
Yeah,
And then maybe also, maybe being that tall, maybe it's like I gotta be a little weary. I don't want to jump too. I don't want to, because no one has been him. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what it's like to be. I don't know
seven
what it's like to
five.
be 6'11", let alone 7'5". I know like he's got to be a little cautious on how high he jumps. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Not
Cause
realistically.
he doesn't. We don't deal with what he has to deal with. He jumps. He dead ass can hit the backboard. Like he's
Yeah,
really tall. Like
yeah.
he has to really be cautious. But that's enough for Wimby. We're gonna get to your MVP. Who do you have? Who does Jalen have as his MVP?
I got three people right now. I got Shay.
That's a great one. Yes.
I don't like Shay. I think he's a foul merchant.
Yes.
I can't respect it. It's really hard. I'm sorry.
I don't like him, but it's a great person to pick because of the team success as well. Continue.
Correct. I got Anthony Edwards.
That's such
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah.
my favorite. I'm a Harden fan. Everybody knows I'm a Harden fan, unfortunately. But Ant is transitioning to my favorite player because Harden's getting a little older. But Ant, I think is a dog. I think his
He is a
Ant
dog.
is, and I'm big. You know, I'm big on development. I'm big on getting better in spaces that you need to get better. Period. Um, Ant got better at 3 pointers in a season, in a summer.
Yeah,
He went from being Russell Westbrook to being the best 3-point shooter in basketball, arguably. You know,
not lying.
so I like that type of growth, and I think when you're willing to do the work like that, it's hard not to be an MVP. Especially with the team success, going to back-to-back Western Conference Finals. You're one game short. So I mean, he should be in the talks. Um, Last person, Luka Doncic. Luka
Not mad at
Doncic.
that. I'm not
Luka
mad at
Doncic. If
that.
Luka can be, if Luka has lost weight, if Luka can show that him losing weight equals more wins and maybe better production on the floor long term throughout the game, he can win it. There's no reason. Honestly, there's no reason Luka shouldn't be averaging 37 and 7, realistically.
He
Even with LeBron.
crazy thing is that he can't. He can't.
Yeah, we've seen it. We've seen it. You just have to do it over the lifespan of a season. But I don't think his body can take it, honestly. So that's why Shea will probably get it. And Ant doesn't really show up to playoffs. So
That's a good one. I agree. I think I had it's hard to get rid of him. I'm not gonna lie. I had Jokic winning.
I
It's
haven't heard anything about bruh.
it's hard. It's hard. So like I think with Jokic, and this is gonna sound crazy, but I think with Jokic, he's not going to be at a lot of favorites in terms of like top three because it's almost seeming as if what he's doing is normal. And
Mhm.
I think someone averaging he averaged what? Because Shea won last year. Jokic averaged 30, 13,
Yeah,
and like 11.
yeah, yeah,
That's not you know what I'm saying? Like
bro.
efficient.
Yes,
Jalen efficient. I'm talking about 55, 56 percentage range. He's efficient.
yes,
And I think also on top of that, he was top three. No, he was top two in steals. That's not normal.
nah, it's not.
And it's like, let's just say you and I we're in our fourth year. If we were to do that, we would be an MVP team. But
Yeah,
when
for
you got
sure.
someone doing this his second, third season, it's like, do something else. And that makes
Yeah,
it seem like he won't listen. They're making it seem as if he did that and maybe he was like the fifth seed. Dude was in the second seed last year.
yeah.
He just lost to the MVP. Like he just lost to Shea. He was second in the Western Conference and was second in the league. Like one
Yeah.
and two in the West, far from the East. People need to understand that. That 1-2 game, it's almost like you were to fight someone. You beat that person up. Or let's say me and you had a sparring. I lose to you in sparring. Dang, X lost to Jalen. Yeah, you didn't. You not Jalen. Like that.
You know, like,
It's like nah. Like he lost to the. I think it was more of the team success with the Thunder. How far of a gap it was between the wins is what really topped off Shay's MVP streak. Amount MVP voting. Cause like, bro, I mean,
I didn't. I'm be honest. I like Shea, but Shea didn't deserve MVP last year.
I said
Last year.
the way it was, right?
Hmm.
Shea and Jokic MVP flip flop, it should have been like Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen thing.
Yeah,
People wanted Josh Allen to win the year before. Cool. Lamar Jackson was MVP. Lamar Jackson was MVP. Like, there's
he
nothing
was
you
MVP last
can
year.
argue. There's nothing you can argue. What you want to do, passing? Because everyone, because even me, his first couple seasons, it was a little suspect with his passing. Well, that's just like how you felt with Ant. That was shut off. He led the league in passing. Or what you want to do?
Yeah,
Passing
he.
touchdown? Bro,
Yeah,
he's better than him. And he beat the brakes off him in passing touchdowns. You want to go rushing? We don't want to go rushing. That's
no,
the QB you don't want to go rushing with.
Josh Allen not too far off, and it goes. It's tough, you know. Like at the end of the day, he won because of his team success. We all know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think his playoff run really topped it off too. Because if he wouldn't have
Yeah.
showed up in the playoffs, I think that would have derailed his voting a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't say he didn't deserve it, but I can say I didn't feel like he should have won.
It's
But
not so much of deserving. It's so more of like, okay, I think it's so weird with how they pick MVPs because
yeah, it is. Yeah,
it varies a lot. When Embiid won it, right? Which I get it. He was explosive that season.
he
But then
was.
it's like, did we give it to him because it's like a here, nigga, or is
Yeah,
it because that's what it feels like.
it feels like it's a here nigga. It feels like
Like,
a here
it
nigga.
was like
You know?
your fans keep crying about it. And listen, when he went that 30-30, I'm gonna get 70 this game. I'm gonna cook Wimby. I hate it. That was Wimby's welcome in. That was crazy, by the way.
Yeah, that was a
I'm gonna
bad day
give
for
him
Wimby.
70. I want to drop 60 this time. But then it's like you look at Jokic and you're like, well, yeah, he did
Yeah,
this, but he also missed this amount of games. You look at Jokic, it goes back to what I said in the beginning. 25-10-10, 25-10-10. Let me get a block because they sleeping on my 25-10-10. Then you look at the averages, it's like Well,
You know,
so
hot take. My hot take is that Luca and Jokic are the same person.
I'm not mad at that. I think the problem with it's more of the surrounding.
Yes,
Like it's harder to build. We're gonna say the same thing with Wimby. Trust is gonna. It might be worse. Wimby might be a unanimous MVP,
oh,
like
okay,
in the
facts.
in the in the in the making, because I'm building around a point guard who, I mean, through his God given abilities, but he needs the ball in his hand
Correct.
rather than someone who's 7 foot in Denver who is also blessed with these offensive abilities, where it's like, okay, if all fails, I can take over.
Facts.
Like Luka kind of has to start taking over. It's kind of different. Like he doesn't have a dog center.
Yeah.
He
He
doesn't
got
have
DeAndre Ayton. He got DeAndre. He had it. He had it, but the Mavs traded him. The Mavs traded him. Let's just be real.
yeah,
But
like
the Mavs won the trade though, low key. The Mavs won the trade.
and I had a thing with that, right? My thing with that was it's like, okay, Kyrie come back smooth.
It's gonna be bad if Kyrie come back.
I think,
Like,
and I get it. Clay is on a slump, but his slump is y'all's averages.
no, for sure.
That's the thing.
No, for sure.
You know how
1,000%.
crazy, and we're gonna get on shot selection as well because I think there's a big misconception on that. But Clay was on a slump. When he was with the Warriors, right?
Yeah,
Team is
quote
like
unquote.
you don't know what you're gonna get from him, and I get it. And you don't. Maybe him being with the Mavericks is a fresh air type of thing. Whatever was going on in that locker room. But look, bro, if I have a shooter that's shooting, let's say 36%,
Okay.
but his shot selection, dude, he's not open.
He can't be. He's Clay
Y'all
Thompson.
are making it seem as if y'all are making it seem as if dude is getting Draymond treatment. No offense to Draymond, but
No, no, that is. That is. That is.
him
But
and Curry, you gotta think about it like this. Jalen, we witnessed the man, and I know it's nostalgia. We witnessed the man get 60 with 11 dribbles, bro.
dribbles. Yeah. That's real that's like fundamental basketball on like the next tier, on God tier. If I'm being honest with you, like 60 points on almost like he barely got over double digits with dribbling the ball.
Jalen,
Like the efficiency is insane. But I do think the Mavs won the trade. Um
yes.
I think Kyrie Irving's gonna come back and play point guard for real.
God.
And I think it's going to be a lot easier for him. Before, he was playing point guard because he had to, until James Harden came along and was like, hey, I think you'll be better at the two. But I
Mhm.
think with everybody around him, I think he'll want to play the one.
One thing that the league should be on notice of, if they get a PG, like not necessarily a pure point, someone that knows how to maintain the pace of the game,
Hmm.
and they have that, Kyrie can go back to his Swift 2, Lillard 3, Cooper at the 4. Or no. They didn't want to. I know why they didn't want to do that because of AD not wanting to play the 5. I completely understand that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like you said, which is fair. Kyrie, Clay, Coop, AD,
Derek Lively,
like, dog. By the way,
he's a
when that
goat,
clicks,
man.
I think when that clicks, it's gonna be a thing to deal with, for everybody,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everybody. Um, but yeah, okay. Next step. Oh, shot selection again. We're gonna end off shot selection, then we're gonna get into our next the first topic. Shot selection. So I've been having this thing on my that I've been seeing on like people's comments, right?
Mhm.
Um, one thing people will hate the one there's one legend people are always gonna get on Kobe's percentage, right? His field goal percentage. He missed
Uh,
the most shots, yada 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 yada. They go to let's say if Curry shoot a horrible game. We need more from Kyrie Irving. Come on, you can't. I'm like nigga. What do y'all think? And I'm gonna get your take on it. How do you feel about when people have difficult shot creators
okay.
as people that quote unquote can't shoot or shooting poorly? This is, and I'm gonna say my piece and I'm gonna give it to you. When people were having the debates between Bron and Kobe, you know me, I'm a Kobe fan. I'm always have Kobe one. That's just my personal opinion. But when they started comparing field goal percentages, and you have one and LeBron, one bigger than everybody. That's one.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, he's huge.
And bully almost everyone to that point. They don't have super bigs now. So they have a
Correct.
lot of stretches, a lot of stretch fours that he can bully. The
Yeah.
the small fours in the shooting guard position look just about identical.
Yeah.
Versus Kobe, you who again, I love Kobe. He was not this mega human. I don't know what
No,
people believe, or contrary to people's belief, Kobe was not the biggest.
at
Kobe
all.
not the fastest.
At all.
Kobe did not jump the highest.
At all.
What y'all wanted from this man. But if I were to have, and let's look at this Lakers 2009 lineup when they won the chip, shall we? Because this
Ooh.
is something that has been really, really mind-boggling to me. Um, for that roster, 2009, 2008 to 2009 Lakers lineup. Number one, we all know of Derek Fisher. Was Derek Fisher a shot creator? Okay, cool.
No.
Back up for Derek Fisher was Jordan Farmar. Shall I continue? Shannon Brown.
He was tough. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
He was bouncy as hell. Not gonna lie.
bouncy 3 and D. I'm not
That's
taking
it.
anything off the dribble.
Yeah.
Tough
Literally.
Ariza, Jalen. Tough 3 and D was not taking stuff off the dribble. Adam Morrison, Josh Powell, Luke Walton,
Oh, none of these guys. This is bad.
Sun Yu. I didn't even know they had an Asian. Sasha Vujacic, which had a little sauce, just a little bit. And Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum.
Oh yeah, that's horrible. They don't even got crackhead Lamar Odom on
So,
that list. Good lord. That
so
is
it's like,
that's horrible.
so, and yeah, I forgot Lamar. Lamar's a bit too. And this crazy because after Kobe, the only one that could was
Yeah.
Lamar. So
Yeah.
it's like, what is your take on whenever we have the all time field goal percentages? Do you think people take account of the actual shot creators? Do you think shot creators field goal percentages it should define their career?
No. No, I think you also gotta look at the era they played in. Like Michael Jordan played and he had such a great field goal percentage, but Michael Jordan played before dead ball was the thing. So you couldn't even
Pause that.
you couldn't
Pause that.
even
Hold on. Pause that. Say it again for you old head niggas that want to respond, please,
Michael
because I
Jordan.
wanted to let you niggas live, but I can't let you live because it's another one saying the same thing. Continue.
Yeah. Michael Jordan played in the dead ball era, which means you can't double him, right? There couldn't be somebody under the basket and somebody at the 3 point line guarding Mike.
Facts.
You can go on any highlights you want, unless it's a big, you're not going to see it. You know, and Michael and Kobe played in what is it called? It's like some type of defensive era where like it was like the least amount of buckets being scored. And he was leading the league. He was averaging 35 in that time frame, you know. Um he should have 2 or 3 MVPs, but we know what happened. Um but what I will say though is that while I'm not gonna say that you should base your career off of it, I do think it matters to a certain degree.
It
In
does.
Kobe's aspect, it's a little bit different because Kobe didn't do what everybody's doing now, which is go to a place where you can be more efficient and get further. He stayed where he was at. And loyalty is something that you can't buy,
Facts.
especially when you win with it. So I don't know. He got the best back. He got the worst back to back roster ever. I'll go that far.
Boy, Jalen.
Worst.
I do not get mad. Oh shoot, I do not get upset when someone chooses Brian, Jordan, whoever they have, all the other legends, yada yada yada, in front of Kobe. I don't get mad.
No, I do. I definitely do.
So listen, I did a lot. Some of them I'm
I,
like, but it's like
no, I
okay.
mean a lot of them. I mean, if we look at the rosters these guys had, if we look at how many places LeBron had to go to get his rings and who was on those rosters, the only thing I don't know. Michael Jordan never played a team as good as the 2008 2009 Celtics. Um, He never played Ray Allen. He the greatest shooter of all time at the time. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, the truth. Rajon Rondo, probably the second best facilitator in basketball. Like, and then you add Doc Rivers to that mix as a coach. And I mean, like they didn't play nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play nobody like that. He didn't have to play the 2002 Spurs when Tim Duncan, he'd had to play a rookie Tim Duncan. Like, I'm
He did.
sorry. I'm sorry. You didn't.
And then
Like,
when he had the chance to play a Tim Duncan, like he retired, aka Hakeem, and didn't want to play them.
but like, and I get it, like it's tough, but like even with Braun, my only problem with Braun is he never stayed nowhere. Braun doesn't have anywhere he can really call home and say, I did my damage here. Because you're not the greatest player to put on a Miami jersey. Dwayne Wade is by default.
Mm-mm,
You're definitely not the greatest Laker ever. You could
mm-mm.
say you're the best Cav ever. You could say that,
Yeah.
but the Cavs have a wishy-washy relationship because you had to leave to go figure out how to win.
Mm.
You
Mm-mm.
know what does that say about your development and productivity? So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Plus, I also look at records. What's the record of you in the finals? One is 4-10, one is 7-0 or 6-0, excuse me, and then the other one is 5 out of 7.
5 and 2. Oh, you're
Uh,
talking about four. You're talking about like the actual. I got you saying. I got you saying. I got you saying.
yeah, 5 out of 7.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You lost two.
he got 4 out of and then Brian was 4 out of 10. I get that.
Yeah.
So my counter argument for some, I think for one, I think there's a thing people don't understand the difference between great and being best. I have a
Yes.
greatest of all time list, and I have this one is better. Decoration. No, Kobe is not the most decorated. I feel like Kobe is a better basketball player than all them niggas. My
Correct.
my reason being is for one, like you said, personal development. Look at what he had. Okay, people say, we wouldn't get Pau Gasol. You niggas did not know Pau Gasol before he came to the Lakers. Please stop that. You guys are making it seem as if this guy was a headline guy. First off, his brother was more known at one
Mark.
point than him.
Yeah.
Two, this guy was the only person that didn't have anyone for the top 75. Mind you, the list you niggas created. Y'all created that top 75 list. Howell was not up there. Lamar Odom
Al
was
was
not up
not
there.
up there. No.
Andrew
Derek
Bynum is not up
Fisher.
there.
Derek Fisher
None
is
of
not
them.
on the list.
You guys, you guys he kept getting saved by Robert.
Shaq.
He's not up there. Robert Horry's not up there. He's not up there.
I
He's
agree.
not up there. None of these guys that you guys keep saying, well, he is not upon the list that you created. You know, he needed Shaq. He got more rings than Shaq.
Yeah,
He got
yeah,
done. Shaq, and there's nothing. Okay, Shaq didn't have an MVP. Shaq didn't have a chip before he got to the Lakers. And then you get it from the actual player's perspective. I'm not gonna lie. When Shaq fouled out, Kobe, what did Kobe do? Kobe finished it, right?
yeah.
Okay, Shaq fouled out against Indiana. Kobe finished it in game 3. So what is this carrying? If someone is carrying me, that the definition of carrying in sports, without this person, we go nowhere.
Correct.
If I were to take LeBron away from the Heat, or if I were to take whoever away from the Heat, out of those that big 3, it collapses. They lose.
Correct.
If I were to take um KD during that time versus who was it? The no, Toronto
The Raptors. Yeah.
was so crazy. They were still good enough to win. It was
Facts.
until when Clay got hurt is when it was like, okay. Because when KD got hurt, they won. They won without KD.
Correct.
That's the definition of carrying. When I take away this piece, we fall. That is and it kills me about that. But I digress. All right, more NBA. Your top 10 NBA current. Who's your current top 10 NBA?
Ooh. Okay. In no order.
No order. It's hard.
I got Giannis,
That oh yes.
Giannis, Curry. Mm, I want to go LeBron, but I really don't. Luca, um, and for sure, Jason
Mm-hmm.
Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5 right there. Let's see if we got 5 more. Who else is up there? Shay.
Mm-hmm. That's 6.
Did I say Luca already?
Yes.
Yeah, I did say Luca already. Shay. Dang, man, it's really hard. Because I want to make sure my top 10 looks pretty close to what's going to happen this season, too.
I
Um,
don't know, did you say Jokic?
yeah, I said Jokic.
Okay.
Say Jokic. Oh, oh, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This one might be a little bit of a sleeper. I think DeMar DeRozan is top 10. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga is getting
I
buckets.
think yeah, he I feel bad for him, but go ahead.
Yeah, he's in a bad situation. Um, Dang, man, this is tough. Okay, top 10. Top 10,
KD.
honest.
You said
Katie, thank you. Thank you,
oh,
Katie.
Wemby. Is Wemby in your top 10?
Wemby is in my top 10. Yes, Wemby is in my top 10.
So
Is there any more breakout players? Mid top
ooh.
10.
I don't DeMar might have to Paolo Banchero.
I don't got him in top 10 yet. Nobody knows about him.
Ooh.
They should though, but nobody knows about him. Let
Yeah.
me see if I can find anybody that can replace DeMar DeRozan really fast.
We have Ja. We
John
got
Morant, Zion Williamson.
is
Oh my
also
gosh, top 10.
Zion is also hooping.
I don't have John Morant in my top 10. I do have him top 15 though.
I think once he gets in the flow, he might be creeping only because like
He needs help.
he Jalen is bad, bro.
It's terrible. He genuinely needs help because he already can't shoot, but so good. His
Yeah,
facilitating
he's
and
not doing
driving,
yeah.
and then he's not durable. He's not putting on weight. He's not. For
No.
some reason, point guards are not going through their Russell Westbrook phase, where they
They
like,
get stronger.
yeah, and look way more athletic so they can last a season instead of being Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
But that's okay. John Morant's in the yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like we're forgetting someone. I don't know who it is.
I know, and I feel like as soon as we drop this, they're gonna be like, "Nigga, this person." I'm gonna be like, "You're right."
We went through Houston. That's KD.
Yeah,
You have OKC with Shea.
yeah.
Nuggets.
Jokic.
Yeah. Lakers. You put Luca.
Yeah, and LeBron,
Yeah. So
Giannis.
Ooh, how we
Am
feel
I?
about Sabonis?
Nah, not top 10. I mean, nah, I can't even lie to you. Nah.
You know who else is going to be creeping this season?
Who?
Sengun for
Oh
top 10.
yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah.
It's gonna be a very spooky sight. These foreigners are actually taking over the NBA. You
But you
niggas
know what?
better get better.
No, the problem isn't us getting better. The problem is basketball overseas versus basketball in America. High
Fact.
school basketball is up and down, fast break basketball.
Yeah.
The NBA is not fast break basketball. The NBA is now horizontal. So overseas, they live in the half court overseas. We don't live in the half court in America. Hence to why when they get to the NBA, they're way better in the half court, even though they're slower and way less athletic. Luka, Jokic, Sengun, they're still so much better because they've been doing that and they grew up in that type of setting. You know, they grew up setting screens and popping and having to shoot. They grew up with three dribbles or less and kicking it out. You know, that's it's just their basketball.
And they are freakishly tall.
Absolutely, yeah, it's kind of scary. That's
They're
kind of weird.
I'm sorry, bro. I still I haven't even met Shaq. I'm I don't know how I feel meeting women.
Yeah, like, yeah, yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
imagine like you're in like the second or third row of the bleachers at an NBA game and
You
he's
can't
eye
see him.
level. He's eye level. Like, sir,
Like that is crazy. And that's a great point. That's a great point.
he's fucking
Third
eye
level
level.
and he's eye level. Or the fact that he can just reach his arm up and
Like grab you at the stands. Like that's fucking ridiculous, bro.
oh
Like and he can dribble. Like Kevin
that's,
Durant. This is Kevin Durant's fault. I just want to say that this is all Kevin Durant's fault.
hold on. I believe we have said this before. I 100% agree. Kevin Durant is the pioneer for these niggas because, and it was more like a back to back thing because it was him, AD, and Boogie.
Ah,
Oh my gosh! Because when Kevin Durant started, because I think AD used to be a point guard before he had his crazy growth spurt.
correct.
KD always had it in him, but he came out, a college first.
Yeah,
And then AD showed a little bit of it. Boogie surprised me a little bit with that, but he can handle the rock too. And now that's when you're starting to see more of these 7 footers just on a string, bro.
yeah. I think LeBron and KD are the pioneers of positionless basketball in different ways. I think LeBron's the first point forward we ever seen. I think
Or
KD is
Magic.
the
I
huh,
thought was Magic because Magic was 6'9".
and he played center in his first finals.
I, I think Magic was the first, but LeBron with a lot of media, no one everybody wants to be like LeBron. No one really
yeah,
wants to be like Magic. That's no offense to Magic, but
no,
like
it's for real.
I mean, no Brian, no Ben Simmons.
Oof,
No Brian. It's like a lot of them. Paolo. Paolo is low key like
LeBron.
Luca with a better shot. It's just,
Yeah.
but like you said, I think he was more of a trend center on that.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie. I think Kevin Durant is above it all. I think Kevin Durant was the first 6'11", 7 foot shooting guard we ever seen in our life.
Whatever you want to call him, bro.
Right. Wherever he'll nod to. But he was the first shooting guard we saw over 6'10" that deserved to play shooting guard. You
Yeah,
know, now you got guys like AJ DeBonsta who are 6'10" at 18 years old, probably going to get taller over time.
that's
That that
scary, bro.
that genuinely feel like they should play shooting guard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that take it as offense if you put them at the 3 or the 4. You know, and that's ridiculous, gang. Like, right. The average nigga is not getting to the league anymore.
no, no,
Right.
and it's crazy because like it really cut off with us.
Yeah. No, dead
It's
ass.
crazy.
Dead
Everybody,
ass.
like we just be 6 foot. I would love to be 6'7". Now, I think it was when I went back to an AG Cox basketball game for the first time in a long time. I think we were still in high school. That's right, because my cousins and I played basketball for AG Cox. I had went, and it was my first time seeing Sha. And I was
Okay.
like, hold on. I was like, these kids are. Wait a minute. It was my first time seeing Sha, Luke, and Dayron,
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
and I was like, wait a minute.
You want a
What's going
story
on?
time? You want a
Like,
story time?
what's going on,
You
bro?
want a story time? I got you. I got you. I got you. Watch
Go
this.
ahead.
So look. So my eighth grade year,
Mm-hmm.
I tried out for basketball. I was going to the workouts,
Mm-hmm.
this, that, and the third. I lie to you not. Coach, I made the team. It was the last cuts. Coach Dylan Hunt's like, hey, I want to keep you. It's me and Blango. Man, he rest in peace, man. I love that boy. Me and Xavier Blango. He pulls his hand. He's like, hey, y'all the last, 2, 3 guards I want to keep. But I want to go ahead and let you know, y'all probably not gonna play that much because this is who's in front of you. Or we was in seventh grade actually. We were in the eighth grade. We was in seventh grade.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't wrestle. I didn't play basketball my eighth grade year. Um, I had tried out. Me and Xavier, he's giving us this talk, and he's like, and I'm a why person, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why are we not gonna play? You know what I'm saying? He like, you got Cameron Andrews in front of you. I think we had like
Mm-hmm.
Diggy. I think
I
Diggy
was.
was still at AG Cox.
I had went to the same trials you did. Go ahead. I know.
I I
Man,
think
yeah, Diggy was there.
yeah, we had God. They had some, and them niggas was tall. Like them niggas was actually tall back then. Granted. So he was like, I got them, and he was like, and I lied to you not. He said, open the door. He opened the door. Jazier Baker is
Yeah.
passing the ball to the guys that's still practicing. Jazier, and then I don't think Shaw was a manager. I don't remember Shaw being a manager. He might have been though. But I remember him telling me, do you have Jazier coming next year and Shy coming next year, and they're probably going to start. And they were nasty, bro. Like, not gonna lie, they were nasty, and I made that decision right there to quit because I was like, if I can't play in my own era, like if you already
It's
know these kids are better than me, and I'm still gonna make the team, I probably shouldn't be here.
AG Cox was ridiculous. 'Cause that's the season they went 25-0, and they
Mhm.
beat everybody by like 15, 20
That same
minimum.
team won a that same team won a state championship in
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you see how it
Yeah.
tracks. It tracks. Like
Yeah.
I promise you, I wouldn't sit here and lie. I would not sit here and lie.
Yeah.
I've been telling
That's
people this
right.
story since I
So
was like in
Dayron,
10th grade. Yeah,
Dayron's
yeah,
coming to the party. Well, he already was known, but it was just like
yeah. And I'm not
something.
even a hooper, bro. I'm not even a hooper, but like knowing fundamental basketball is not hard. And I think that's what a lot of kids lack today. A lot of kids work on skill development instead of like
Yeah,
IQ.
they do. They do.
They can hit threes all day, but in game, they can't hit game speed threes. They don't know which one to pull, which one to pass. They don't know how to pocket, how to pick and roll. It's hard. It's hard.
Yep.
It's a lot of it's a lot of gaps in today's basketball.
I
Back then it wasn't.
I was talking about this last week. I said I think my only problem with the current NBA stuff was that we're making my problem with positionless basketball to an extent is more so the workouts. Okay, I think it's weird if Steph Curry and Joel Embiid are doing the same workout
No, dead ass.
because
Dead ass.
and my thing was I'm like, let's say with Embiid, love Embiid, but one thing that pisses me off, I hate the way he draws fouls because he's hurting himself.
Yeah, and he's like blind. He has no cartilage in his knees. It's really
Dude,
bad.
like, dude, you're okay. That's why I really love watching Shaq highlights because he's drawing foul and actually trying to finish and drive through you.
Yes.
Embiid is trying to fall, and I think my problem with that is okay, buddy, you are not 185 pounds.
Correct.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you are 270.
If that, probably
You
more.
hitting the floor and that guard hitting the floor. I'm letting you know you're putting. He's getting up. He can get stretched out. and be fine. You're gonna it's gonna take a little bit more for you to get up. Like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You aren't the same. That's like when those guys be like, man, why can't I do that, buddy? How do I tell you? You want it's my little brother. You would I wish you would you could probably still meet him. Junior, he just started playing football 3 years ago, and he pretty much started on varsity as a freshman, which kind of caught me off guard.
And
But he
South.
came to me. He came. No, in Raleigh. He's up here in Raleigh.
Okay, okay, okay.
He came to me. He was like, "I want to be fullback." I had to pull him to the side.
Sir. Sir. We are in the South.
I love you. I love you. I told him I love you. I do. You're on the line. You are great on the. Listen, I told him you're a dog on the line. I said, Junior, I love you. I will tell you if you're not meant for football. I'm 100% honest with you. You're on the line. Let's be great here. If the skills coach wanted you to do that, I promise you, if they wanted you to try it, they would have. Hey Jeff, hey Junior, come over here. That's not the case here. Yeah,
Yeah. Hard truths, man. Hard truths.
but yeah.
Hard truths for
All
sure.
right, top 10 all time.
Oh, this is actually pretty easy for me.
I feel that.
Um, I think I can go in order too. I'm gonna go Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
Valid,
LeBron James,
valid,
Steph Curry,
valid,
Shaq.
valid.
Um, at the Shaq can get shaky. Michael, Kobe, Bron, Steph, Shaq, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain,
Valid,
Kevin Durant.
valid.
We got two more. Who I want to get these last two spots to? Decorated.
Oh, if we're talking
Oh,
about decoration, of course you got Kareem and Magic because they're both super decorated.
they got them two spots. They take them two spots. They got it. Because the only reason I don't get them higher is because the same thing we penalize Kobe for, we have to penalize Magic and because Kobe and Shaq won without each other. Shaq won the next following year with D Wade, and Kobe won back to back years like 8 years later. Magic never saw another ring without Kareem. Kareem never sniffed a championship before Magic. So
No,
yeah,
he did. He won. Remember?
no, they both got five.
Mm-mm. Kareem
Hold
got
on,
6.
Kareem got six.
Kareem won with Milwaukee.
Oh, he did win one with
He won.
Milwaukee.
So it was just, it caught everyone off guard that Magic came in as a rookie, winning the chip.
Yeah,
Pretty fine.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give them 9 and 10. Because honestly, I think I'll give them 9 and 10 because the way they played, yeah, it set the tone for the NBA, but nobody is like using their game as a reference point. And
That's
I
a
think if you look at everybody in front of them, except maybe Bill Russell, everybody's being used as a reference point for hoops.
I think KD's game is what saves him because man, that's a weak thing that he did to good old Russell Westbrook.
Boo! I am hard
Because
hat, bro. That's I don't agree with that.
his game is really what. That's the thing. Kevin Durant's style of play, and the fact he's probably the first player. I think that's why you kind of have to put him a little higher. Kevin Durant is probably the only player in NBA history where you can actually put him anywhere and he's fine.
Yeah,
Like you don't have to change anything. If anything, just if you want to give him the ball more, but we're talking about someone that can get 30 off 12 shots game.
yes. Off touches, like off of, oh, I got the ball now. Cool. You know,
And he's
like
fine. Just don't do anything dumb. But
yeah,
like he's fine.
literally.
I think he's the first person, is probably still the only person I can see with that. Like there's not a team you can't put him at. And
Yeah.
him not be fine. He's gonna get comfortable.
You know, I was watching an interview he did the other day, and the guy asked him, like, hey, how do you feel about people saying that you can't get a ring without Steph and this, that, and the third? And he was like, I never knew that was a narrative for me because last time I checked, I won those finals MVPs, I could see if I was being more like Kobe, I'm the new guy. And Curry is winning the Finals MVPs, but I won those MVPs, you know. And I had plenty of stretches where I had 35, 7 and 7, and I showed my worth. You know, that's why I got the MVP. And you know what? When he said that, it low key made a lot of sense to me. Like it makes sense. Like Steph had to prove he could win a ring without KD, or that he could also be the Finals MVP too.
To an extent, I think yes, he won Finals MVP, but he won Finals MVP with a team that just went 73-9. So it's like
Yes,
that's like
yes.
let's keep it a buck, Jalen. Okay, you was a starter wide receiver at South. Let's just say, for the sake of the argument, we put you in a different timeline. We put you with J. Edge Rose in 2016. Come on,
And again, a lot of
put
them
you, we
niggas
put you, we
that shit
put you, we
happened.
put you, we put you with them country white boys that be beating the brakes off of everybody every year. Or we put you up here. No, what's that one team that was running the screen the streets? They beat everybody by dag on their 40. You know what football team I'm talking about?
Scotland.
They like, come on, gang. We put you over
Scott.
there. You already nice. And we was like, you know what? They was like, you know what? I'm about to come over here. Now you got 300 yards. It's like, yes, you nice. No one's saying you not nice. No one can sit here and say KD is not nice. You really are lying to yourself. But it's like from a career perspective, yes, you got this. But not only did you leave, I don't even think it's so much that he left. It's who you join. You join someone that just beat you, Jalen.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
It's like you just. And then the thing is, it's not like y'all couldn't beat them. Y'all blew a 3-1 lead to them.
But you know what? But you know what? He also made this point too. He didn't ask to go there. He was asked to join. You know, nobody ever says, if everybody says KD needs the Warriors, nobody ever says the Warriors needed KD. Because the Warriors did need KD. Quiet as kept. They weren't gonna win again. Once LeBron figures out how to beat you, he's not gonna lose to
Yeah,
you again.
that was gonna be spooky because that would have been.
Yeah. Once he's seen like, oh, all I need is Kyrie, that's what I was missing. Say less. You know what I'm saying? Like it was gonna be smoke because the 30 points that Steph is gonna get, Kyrie gonna get 28 of them, and LeBron gonna get the other 36.
I think the problem with that Warriors team when they had blown that 3-1 lead, I defend this nigga to the breath of me, but he pisses me off. Draymond literally took that momentum away. I couldn't
Yeah, he come
believe.
on. When the
I
stepping on him.
when he did that to LeBron and got ejected, that whole momentum just. And what's crazy is that I don't think Steph would have won Finals MVP if the Warriors won. Draymond had 35, like 7-7 or 7-8 or something like that. And I'm like, how did you do? Why? How do you let
Damn.
your emotions get that? Like now, like you're gonna do this now,
He
like
still does it though.
and
Like
it's
there's
man,
no
bro,
growth.
Jalen,
There's no
it's
growth. Yeah, it's bad.
Jalen. It's that's why I kind of question Steve Kerr. And I had listen, no shout outs to Steve. I've always questioned Steve Kerr only because it's like when Mark Jackson was there, you saw plays, people getting involved. Even if you
Yeah.
didn't get the ball, you got involved.
Mm.
When KD went to the Warriors, and you can tell like when he left, it was like this big old gray area. Because bro, you're asking they went from free ball to you gotta draw up plays now.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't think you had practice drawing up plays because you didn't have to draw up plays. And it's like when back to Draymond, but when Draymond did that, then he really did something with history because not only were they going, I think they were going to win, but that's you would have had a 73-9 record on top of that.
Yeah.
They made history and blew it. That was almost as bad as when New England went 18-0. a 17-0, and then the
Lost.
Giants.
Yeah,
It's who
lost.
then we lost to them. Like,
Yeah, like that's out of all people. But
not the
I,
Eagles. Like
I
we lost
digress.
to
The
Eli, man.
Giants. Yeah, the Giants. And Plaxico Burrs. You lost to Plaxico Burrs.
Yeah,
Mm.
but next topic, very comfortable topic. We're gonna go football a little bit. You played wide receiver in high school. I believe you also played wide receiver in middle school, correct?
Yeah.
So you're a wide receiver guy. This
Man.
this football season's been a little wishy washy. How
Yeah,
do you
very
feel about
suspect.
AJ Brown? I know we didn't discuss about this, but I had to ask from a wide receiver's perspective. AJ Brown with the Eagles, not getting the ball but winning, showing his concern. How do you feel about it? Do you think that he has a right to feel this way, or do you feel like it's more, of, bro, we're winning, get over it?
No, no, no. He has a right to feel that way because my thing is, um, versatile. Being versatile in football keeps defenses honest. You know, I played with a very talented group of guys at South Central. Not to
Yeah,
harp on my past, but I played with a very talented group that year. A lot
but
of the reasons why we were so good is because you really couldn't guess who was going to get the football. You know, you had Jerm, you had me, you had Eat, you had Nas. Dexter could run his ass off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most of those guys are on the 4x1 team too. You know what I'm saying? So we all can move. So
yep,
like being able to have different options that really are going to do something and use those options too. I think that's the hard part. Learning how to use those options as well.
yeah,
It takes some coaching. So I get why AJ is mad. I wouldn't be mad at Jalen Hurts per se. I would to a certain degree, but it's not fully his fault. But we can't rely on Saquon Barkley the entire season. He's shown we can use him, but we can't rely on him. You know, he's had a less productive year.
mm,
Jalen, it's time to use your arm. I don't like Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, not gonna lie.
me
I
neither.
don't I don't think he pushes the needle enough to
No,
really make himself a top tier quarterback. You know, I
no.
think if we put Matthew Stafford in this same predicament, I think
Oh,
the
they're not
numbers
losing.
are
Oh, they're
yeah,
not
it's
losing.
it's, it's fucking outrageous. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a Matthew Stafford guy, but give him options and he'll show you what he could do. You know,
You saw on that Rams, that,
literally,
that Rams, that Rams.
literally,
His first year with the Rams.
he was tearing shit up. But I think AJ Brown has a really good argument. I still don't, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't even like AJ Brown as a receiver.
What do you
I
think?
know
He
that's
should?
I know. I think he's a good receiver. I just don't think he's as good as he thinks he is.
Mm.
Um, I I
Mm-hmm.
think I think if we put AJ Brown in Atlanta, I think he has a different experience because at Atlanta you're the obvious number one guy. You know, like being honest with you, AJ Brown isn't the true number one option where he is right now because he has a Heisman Trophy winner beside him in Devontae Smith, and then he has a damn near MVP in Saquon Barkley. So he's not really the number one option. If he goes to Atlanta, he'll be the number one option. But the problem is, with being the number one option comes the number one option responsibilities. So it's a lot of give and take. But he does have a right to feel the way he feels.
Also, one thing that I saw from it was a clip from Ocho Cinco that I didn't even think.
Go.
Um, yes, he is, and he needs that jacket by the way for
He
myself.
does.
Um, he commented. He said, "What people don't understand is them contracts, and with him not getting the ball, what they can do is try to reconstruct his contract with like him saying, "Well, you didn't do this." It's like, "Well, I'm not getting the ball, so how am I supposed to get this money?"
Right.
And I think that people should take account of that. Like this is someone's livelihood. That's why I say I can see both sides.
Yeah.
Um, but if it comes down to my money and my way of living, and you're telling me I can't get this, not because I just didn't produce, but I'm not getting the ball, bro. So if I'm not getting the ball, how can I produce? We
A
got to
thousand
make sense
percent.
of that. So I think think you made a really good point though. With that, but your top five wide receivers currently and all time. Currently first. Go ahead.
Ooh, Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Ooh, I want to keep Devontae Adams on this list is a
You're not
real
mad. Listen,
question.
you're not mad. This is Judge Reese. You're not mad at. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Okay. We'll keep Devontae Adams on the list for
I'm
right
not mad
now.
at
I
that.
don't know. You're a little shaky. Um, who is this fifth guy going to be? Name some people, man. I don't really watch football anymore. I'll be honest with you. It's just changed so much.
Um, Tyreek. You have
Nah, nah.
DK. We already went over the AJ Brown thing.
CD Lamb.
CD Lamb is a good one.
I
CD
think I'll go CD Lamb. I think that's
Lamb.
my five. Puka, Jamar. Jamar's number one too. Jamar is like number one to infinity.
I got Caleb. Caleb. You and Caleb will be great friends because we have been debating. I think I have I got Chase, not Chase, but Jefferson one only because of his situations and
Wait, Caleb who?
Daniels with the glasses.
Ah, okay.
Caleb loves Demar. I love Justin Jefferson. That's only because it's like I think I fell in love with his game. It was two games, and it was last year because he almost hit. He was about to be the first receiver I think to hit like 2,100
Yeah.
until he got hurt. I think he had like 1,000 yards in 6 games. It was
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah.
Um, it was that one game against Buffalo where he had that catch in the fourth. It was 2 games he iced the game. I think in the same year. One against Buffalo, the little one hand snag.
hmm
He fell crazy on his back, got back
Yeah.
up and started talking crazy. And then the one against Detroit, where he said, "Show me I'm not trying to curse something.
Nah,
Show
you
me." He
good.
was talking to the safety. They both came in and sandwiched him. Fourth quarter, he caught it, snagged it, landed crazy. First down. I think they ended up winning the game. That's a division rivalry game. And I'm like, bro, I'm not saying other receivers can't make that catch. I just haven't seen in that moment, fourth quarter, I got Kirk Cousins, and I'm saying,
Go.
God, please, please throw this ball correctly. Think about it, Jalen.
Gang. Jamar Chase is killing niggas with Joe Flacco. This nigga goes to sleep on the sideline.
No, you're right. I'm not listening in terms of that, but he also has a quarterback that even if it was Joe Flacco gang threw the ball to this nigga 19 times. And the time before that, 20. Like he's got a quarterback with common sense.
Oh God.
I'm not saying other court. I don't want anyone to get offended, but he's like, I got him. Why am I not giving him the ball?
Literally.
And I think that's what's like giving him the numbers because he had 19 targets, 12 caught for 92 yards. Justin Jefferson has JJ McCarthy, now is whoever, and then he's seen the ball maybe 8 times now. And it's like, dog, like I get it. I think he doesn't want to do because he doesn't want that camera to be on him like AJ Brown. Jamar Chase has voiced his opinion multiple
Absolutely.
times. Give me the effing ball.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm always open. I'm always, and
Now,
he is.
and he's right. But gotcha. So your top five all time list. Make
Man,
the
this
old
shit.
heads mad too. I don't care about that. What they did. No. We've seen Antonio Brown and we've seen Julio Jones. So go ahead. Say your top five, King.
All right, man. All right, man. Buckle up, guys.
Go ahead.
Number five, I got Chad Johnson. He's probably the greatest. He is the greatest route runner of all time.
Yes.
The
Talk it.
reason
Ocho,
you
we gonna tag
niggas,
you.
yeah, I've met Ocho before too at McDonald's. So shout out to Daniel. Um, Yeah, Ocho is the reason you niggas run routes the way y'all do. So we gonna
Hmm.
always give him respect. Top five. Number four, I'm gonna go Julio Jones.
Not mad at it. I love you, Julio.
Um, Number three, we're gonna go Calvin Johnson.
That's
I'm gonna get a lot of fucking flack for this. Number two, I'm going Antonio Brown.
not mad at that.
Number one, we are going to go Jerry Rice. Now, all
No
wide rec-
Randy.
yeah, that's what everybody's gonna get mad about. Game. Okay,
Ooh.
okay, okay, okay. No Randy because Randy probably could not play in today's game. It takes a certain level of craftsmanship to run routes the way we do today.
You like
Jerry,
I know what you're saying. Okay, I got
yeah, he's a go ball guy. I'm not. I was a go ball guy in high school. I am not against it. However, you need to know how to stop on a dime in today's game because niggas can run how you run it. Niggas are taller now. You know, you were 6'4". What's gonna happen when Jalen Ramsey's in front of you and he's jamming you and you can't get off of him and y'all the same height damn near? You know, it's tough pickings. So my number six guy is Randy Moss. But yeah, that's my top five.
you.
Yeah,
That's just better.
yeah. I know my brother's gonna give me shit about having Calvin Johnson under AB or yeah under AB. He's gonna give me shit about that for
No
sure.
one, you can't get mad at it though, right? So like when you got people like that, Antonio Brown had 6 consecutive seasons, 1,000 yards. I don't think people understand that, and I understand. And listen, there's a guy in Tampa
Micah,
that did the same thing. He is, and it's like okay, you can't celebrate Antonio Brown and then not give Mike Evans credit, but Antonio Brown and the catches that he was making,
dude.
Tony Totap.
Yes.
Literally anywhere on the field you throw it, it is coming. It's coming down.
5'9", by the way. 5'9".
The only person where someone can say, you know what, I think someone else can do it, was probably Larry Fitzgerald. That's
Facts.
because he's. I think they say he's gotten more tackles. Something like that. It was like he has more tackles than drop passes.
Yeah.
That, that's crazy.
That's insane. That's
That,
fucking
that is that's
insane.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
I might gotta put Larry in my top five
I
one day.
think that's like the equivalent to like when people were. I think that was a stat with Kawhi Leonard. He had more steals than fouls.
It's
I
ridiculous
don't think
though.
people understand how hard that is to have more steals than fouls. But to have more tackles and you don't play defense,
Then drops.
then
Like then the ball just like falling out. Like dog, he's special.
that's
He's actually
that's
special.
a dog, bro.
Yeah, I
One more
might.
stat for
Yeah.
me on that. I think that's the stat. I think he has more tackles than drop passes. All right. Moving on to our last topic. And then we're gonna wrap it up and get on out of here. Top five boxers. Oh, you niggas really about to. Yeah, I gotta hear this one. Top
Oh,
five. You can currently and all time. Go ahead.
currently in all time. Currently, we're gonna go Terrence Bud Crawford. Shout out to Bud. I'm gonna be in
I'm at
Nebraska soon. I'm being Nebraska soon.
okay.
I got Bud. I got niggas not gonna like it. I got Tank.
I
Uh,
like it. I don't care.
yeah, his last fight is shaky, and that's kind of the shit with boxing. It's always judged on your last thing and not your
Mhm.
whole resume. Um, I got Shakur Stevenson at the helm.
Very
I
technical.
I got Canelo at my four,
Hmm.
and then who I want to put at five? Triple G retired. Fuck. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry. Excuse my language.
No, you're good.
Um, Before I don't want to go Devin Haney. He got his head knocked off.
Yeah, he did.
He got his head taken off. Dang boxing. Oh, Abdullah Mason.
Okay.
No, I lied. Boots. I lied. Boots.
Okay.
Boots. Yeah, 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 yeah. Abdullah Mason and them, they coming up. But Boots, for sure, is that guy right now. He's
I'm
cool.
not.
Yeah, he's a great value, Ted Bud. Yeah, for Terrence
Yeah.
Bud.
I appreciate. I like that. Who's you guys all time?
Okay. Number 5, I got Manny Pacquiao.
Okay.
Number 4, I got Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Um, Number 3, oh, this is getting tough. I got Terrence Bud Crawford.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm
Yeah.
not mad at that.
Number 2, I got Roy Jones Jr. It's my
Okay.
favorite of all time. But number 1 is Floyd Money Mayweather for
And
sure, and it's not
yeah,
close.
and it's not.
It's not close. If
All
Ted,
you
if
need.
if
Okay.
Terrence Crawford can be one more big name, we might have to debate that because
No,
not only is he beating people and remaining undefeated, he is really punching on these guys. You know, they are leaving with some war wounds.
he,
And that's double points for me.
yep. I'm not mad at it. I'm not
Yeah.
mad at it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. I have Floyd is always gonna be my one, mainly because he literally he did something that you aren't supposed to do. And it's so weird because boxing is using hands.
Correct.
He boxed with broken hands.
Correct.
He won with he's this is all you can do in boxing. And he won with broken hands. And I don't think people understand. He's not going okay, if you were if you and I understand people have bigger names, right? But to get a match with Floyd, especially after win number like 33 or something like that, you have to be at least decent. You're not just he's not getting someone from the street,
Facts.
which means, dude, he's fighting good. I'm not saying great, but good guys
No, he's fighting good guys. He's fighting great
with,
guys.
with broken hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's hard to beat, and I think also I think it's something that's really not talked about enough. Is he kind of his style influenced boxing so much that it's now quote unquote probably the black style. You know that
yeah,
Philly shell, his
yeah.
guard, his
People do
foot
it
movement.
naturally.
Yeah, like most of my top 5 for currently uses his style. Some of
Hmm.
them just have like to me, Tank ain't nothing but Floyd with power.
He
Um,
gets hit more.
He does get hit more, but I think you gotta take something to give some when you got as much power
Yeah,
as he does
yeah.
to
He
kind
can
of get
he
yeah
can
to get
kind of
him to
get away
open
with
up
it.
to get him to open up a little bit.
Gotcha.
Um, Same with Devin, same with Shakur. Abdullah Mason pretty much uses the style too. Like it's a very common style. Shit, even Terrence used most of Floyd's style when he fought Canelo to get that win. You know, stand in
Yeah,
front of them, don't get hit. You know, counter punch and then get off when you can. But
and he got
yeah,
off when he could.
yeah. Roy
That,
Jones Jr. is number 2 because he's the anomaly.
I
He doesn't have a correct jab. Instead of using head movement, he chose to use feet and use a little bit more energy. His power is uncanny. I mean, it's just he's an anomaly with everything.
got you. Well, that's good. This was a really good episode. We went way over our mark that we had talked
For
about
sure,
today.
for sure.
But that's okay though, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's sports. We love sports. Um, Question for you before we wrap things up. This is gonna be more personal for you. So what is it that you are trying to accomplish in your lifetime? That's for you. What is it you're
Okay.
trying to accomplish in your life?
Change. I think to sum it up, change. not necessarily negative or fully positive, just change in general. I want my voice to count for something.
Gotcha.
Um, yeah,
That's- Sometimes that's enough.
yeah, you know, yeah, for sure.
Well, that about sums everything up. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. You're here with Talk with X. Here's your host, Xavier Mitchell. X underscore Uchia, X underscore UCHIHA. If you guys would like to know my partner's Instagram as well, I believe is what, Jay with the Fetty?
Yes, it is.
Jay with the Fetty. If you guys follow me, just search his name up on my following or followers list. It'll pop right on up, okay? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, please like and subscribe, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.